Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari era is already in full swing, and it looks like the team wastes no time getting him up to speed. But while Ferrari is pushing ahead with intense testing, one major issue that could have held him back has already been solved. The big question now: can Hamilton finally break free from the struggles that haunted him at Mercedes? Hamilton's move to Ferrari is more than just a change of scenery. It's a high-stakes transition that could define the final years of his legendary career. Ferrari wants a world championship, and they need Hamilton to perform at his peak. But there's a problem. His struggles with modern F1 cars won't just disappear because he's in red. Since the introduction of ground effect regulations, Hamilton has faced a recurring issue: a lack of confidence in the rear of the car. Mercedes couldn't fix it, and it cost him results. Now, Ferrari is taking a different approach, working proactively to help him adapt before the 2025 season even begins. Instead of waiting for next year, Ferrari has already put Hamilton behind the wheel. The private test was held in Barcelona at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, and both Hamilton and Charles Leclerc spent a couple of hours in the 2023 Ferrari SF23. While no times were released for the session, it was clear that the goal was to settle Hamilton into the car and then tweak everything down to the smallest detail. Braking was one area of focus. One problem Hamilton faced at Mercedes was that the car never felt settled under braking. Ferrari immediately investigated this, and the brake pedal layout was modified to suit his style accordingly. Early indications are that Hamilton got on top of it fairly quickly, thereby overcoming what would have been a major obstacle. Tire wear testing is another big area. Ferrari has suffered from tire degradation throughout the ages, and if tire management was not to Hamilton's liking, then this would have just been a repeat of his frustrations with Mercedes. The charge to finally do something about it under the new technical director, Loic Serra, has begun. With the foundation now set, the real challenge begins. Can Ferrari give Hamilton the stable rear-end grip he needs? And more importantly, will this early preparation be enough to bring him back to his dominant best? Hamilton's early testing with Ferrari isn't just about getting comfortable, it's a strategic move to ensure he's fully prepared before the 2025 season begins. Unlike a typical driver switch where adaptation happens during preseason testing, Ferrari is giving Hamilton a head start, allowing him to understand the car's dynamics months in advance. One of the biggest goals? Fine-tuning the car to match Hamilton's driving style. Ferrari knows that even the smallest details, like steering feel, throttle response, and brake pedal sensitivity, can make the difference between winning and losing. The test in Barcelona was all about identifying areas where adjustments can be made before Hamilton officially steps into the 2025 car. Ferrari also used the session to gather valuable data on how Hamilton interacts with their setup. His feedback is crucial for engineers to refine next year's car, ensuring he isn't struggling with the same issues he faced at Mercedes. By starting early, Ferrari is making sure Hamilton's transition is as smooth as possible. Another key purpose of the test was building chemistry between Hamilton and the team. A new team means new engineers, mechanics, and processes. Ferrari wants Hamilton to feel at home so he can focus on performance rather than adaptation. This early exposure helps both sides understand how to communicate effectively, a crucial factor when fighting for championships. Even with Ferrari's preparation, Hamilton still faces significant challenges, and Mercedes is one of them. Despite their recent struggles, Mercedes isn't going down without a fight. Toto Wolff and his team are determined to recover, and by 2025, they could once again be a major threat. If their new car concept finally delivers, Hamilton might find himself battling his former team for the title. Beyond Mercedes, the biggest challenge remains Formula One's current ground effect regulations. Hamilton has openly admitted that he hasn't been able to extract the best from these cars, struggling with the unpredictable nature of the rear-end grip. Ferrari must solve this issue if they want him to perform at his best. The good news is that Ferrari's early testing has already focused on these exact problems. Engineers have been working on stabilizing the car under braking and improving rear-end confidence, Two areas that frustrated Hamilton at Mercedes. The groundwork is being laid, but the real question remains: can Ferrari finally give Hamilton the car he needs to win his 8th title? As we all know, Hamilton's performance has fluctuated in recent seasons, especially with Mercedes facing a tough battle in the hybrid era. But Ferrari is going all in to eliminate the struggles that have plagued Hamilton over the past few years. In particular, they're addressing the car's lack of rear-end stability and consistent tire performance, two areas that have been a thorn in Hamilton's side. The team has worked tirelessly on solutions that would give Hamilton the predictability he's used to from his championship-winning years. Their engineers have been revisiting their car's setup, making adjustments to better match Hamilton's precise driving style. Ferrari is fully aware that to extract the best from Hamilton, they need not only a fast car, but one that suits his preferences in handling and balance. An important aspect of this effort is how Ferrari is leveraging data from the 2024 season. The team is keen on understanding how Hamilton's feedback might differ from what they've previously received from other drivers. Ferrari's strategic adjustments to the car, like reducing understeer, improving cornering stability, and enhancing braking performance, are all geared toward improving Hamilton's confidence on the track. Ferrari has also worked on reducing the car's drag, giving Hamilton more power on straights and a smoother drive through corners. By resolving these issues, the team hopes to maximize Hamilton's raw speed, which has been more difficult to harness in recent years. So, with all these efforts, the big question remains: can Hamilton regain the speed that made him a dominant force in Formula One? It's a complicated question. While Ferrari's fixes are showing promise, Hamilton is in uncharted territory. He's leaving a team that has been his home for over a decade, and now he's in a new environment with new teammates, cars, and philosophies. What makes this situation intriguing is that Hamilton is at a pivotal point in his career. At 39, he's entering a phase where every race counts toward his legacy. If Ferrari can offer him the right car, Hamilton's natural talent could come roaring back and we could see a resurgence in speed. Yet, regaining that old aura is not just about the car, it is the driver. The mindset, testing perspective, and adaptability suitable for Hamilton will determine if he can mount one last charge for a championship. Ferrari's homework certainly matters, but the driver must show whether he still has within him the fire and speed that described him as a legend. This fascinating excursion concludes with Hamilton's transition to Ferrari. While the challenges are immense, so are the compensations. Ferrari is doing everything it can to shut down all the issues interfering with Hamilton's performance, and with the changes they're making, we could be witnessing the resurrection of his unparalleled speed. But does he have the means to revive any of that out of the old glory shed? Well, that's something time will tell. It could well be another page in Hamilton's career and perhaps back onto the top step of the podium. And it is not just about the car. Hamilton's resilience, mindset, and adaptability will go an important distance in helping him overcome these challenges and publish his way to glory again. What do you think? Can Ferrari deliver the car Hamilton needs to dominate once again? Or will the struggles continue? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your opinions. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on more exciting updates. We've got plenty more content coming your way. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.